So, have you ever had one of those moments where for the first time you catch a glimpse of what your life could be? It's as if the universe whispers, this is what you could do. This is who you could become. And for just a moment, you feel a flicker of pure belief. If it's okay with you, I'd like to take you back to a time in my life when I dared to lean in to this flicker of belief. And it changed everything for me. I was sitting on a couch 800 miles from my 3 kids. The time was February, and I was in the middle of postpartum depression. Just 6 months earlier, I'd celebrated giving birth to my 3rd beautiful baby, Amos. And now, brain silence, and if not silence, panic and overwhelm. I think the most devastating part of my depression was that my 3 babies went from being the sources of love and light in my life to the sources of my ugliest rage. Bad news was, I was already on the maximum dosage of antidepressants. I'd already worked with a therapist as well as attended local postpartum support groups, and still, I either wanted to run from my kids or hurt them, or hurt me. Yes, it was these recurring thoughts my brain liked to offer that possibly ending my life would be the only true source of relief that prompted my in-laws to lovingly take my children and send me and my husband on a one-way trip back to my hometown to focus full-time on my healing. So there I was, 800 miles from my kids. I couldn't afford to let the shame of the situation sink in. I could only afford to believe that healing was possible. And that is when I met a life coach named Jody. I came across her podcast, and Jody Moore told me circumstances are neutral. She taught me the model. It was as if my depression had been this big dark hole I'd been living in, and the model was like a flashlight, shining upon rungs of a ladder I hadn't known was there. But I would have never found the model had I not believed that healing was possible. So, Mastermind 2019, what do you believe is possible? Can you hear the whispers of the universe? This is what you can do. This is who you can become. And do you dare to lean in to that flicker of belief? The universe has big plans for you. Are you in? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.